Dzień dobry, ciao, konnichiwa, bonjour, assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Ken at 10. How are you today? Hope you're well. First of all, sorry that I wasn't here yesterday. First, I haven't made in about a year. I was away on a holiday and missed it totally. So my apologies. Secondly, let's talk about the football, shall we? We really should. I've got a few bits on news for you today, including what tops the UK summer destination list. Stand by for that. But in the meantime, let's talk about the football. First of all, I am really proud of the English team. I think we did fantastically well. I think it was all great. And the weight and pressure on those boys to take those penalty kicks was off the scale amazing. And I don't think we should take anything away from them. You know, these guys are the elite of the elite, and they did our country proud, and we were that close to winning it. And okay, we lost on penalties. So what? They were the better side on penalties. Let's be honest. Their goalkeeper was immense. We did really well. Some of our guys didn't make their penalty kicks. So what? The colour of their skin should not come into it. I'm really angry that it did. I'm really angry. And I see actually that one of the Savills managers got berated for a racist tweet. And it's like, really? And apparently his account was hacked, really. So, you know, things that I've just been really annoyed by. Sometimes I'm just ashamed by some people that call themselves England supporters. It's absolutely disgraceful that they behave like this. I mean, after the match, there was terrible violence. And then since then, we've had all this racist abuse going on. There's no excuse for it, you know. And I just think, it just really frustrates me. The worst part about being English is that the minority of these thugs somehow get portrayed as this is the English. This is what English are doing. Well, I'm English. This is not me. And the majority of people in this country, you thugs, you racists, you do not represent them and never will. We're proud of our country and our black players. So, you know, for me, rant over. But what a fantastic achievement. We got into the semi-finals and they couldn't beat us in time. And you know what? Congratulations, Italy. You did fantastically well. Got some Italian friends and no doubt they'll be ribbing me about it. But you know what? Good luck to them. We'll be coming for you in the World Cup, no doubt. But, you know, we didn't quite get there. Fantastic drama, though. And I think we should just, you know, lap up the fact that we were one of the best teams in Europe and we just got picked to the post. Anyway, let's get on to some property news. Apart from that, how are you doing? I hope you're well. And by the way, this is Ken at 10. Welcome. We are James Alexander Estate Agents. We broadcast daily about all things, rant about things as well, as you can tell, property mostly, and anything else that comes into my head, really. And we're based in South West London in SW16 Norbury, which is between Streatham and Croydon. And we sell and let and manage properties, that kind of thing. So we're always talking about the market opinions and things like that. And the headlines today, the Daily Mail and the Independent and the Times are running an article which says that pandemic panic buyers are regretting hasty home purchases. Well, it had to happen, didn't it? You know, those that have already bought are now saying, oh, well, you know, they found problems that they hadn't noticed during the viewing. But, you know, you should have a survey done if you're looking at a property. And many people, knee-jerk, perhaps didn't have that extra care that they would have taken in the normal market, just trying to beat the duty. The question then has to be, are these defects in excess of 15,000? And if not, then arguably they've saved their money there, but they should have been more careful in the first place. If you're buying a property, have a survey done. It's always wise. Rents in London as well, an article in the Telegraph. Rents in central London are rising again. The first monthly price increase since the start of the pandemic, according to Hamptons. Prices jumped by 4.3% in June compared with the previous month. That's the fastest on record as the central London rental market started to recover. The average inner London property still costs $415 per month less to rent than it did in January last year. In outer London, rents jumped by 9.4% year on year in June, and across Britain, rental growth hit 8.5%. Well, we expect this to happen as the economy opens up. Is it wise to open it up so quickly? Well, we've got a very good guest coming for you. Hopefully tomorrow, actually, Dr. Georgia Ladbury, an epidemiologist, been on the show before and talks about how the pandemic is impacting on the economy and what might happen next in terms of her specialism, and telling us about the growth or otherwise of the virus and vaccination. So looking forward to having Georgia on the show shortly. Apart from that, tenants are prepared to pay more for furnished homes, according to Manor Industries research. Well, we found that it's about the same locally, to be totally honest. So, you know, we're finding that whether it's furnished or not is neither here nor there. Here in South West London, might be different in the posher parts of the world, but right here it doesn't seem to have a massive effect. If we find if tenants have got all their furniture, the last thing they want is somewhere that's got loads of furniture, and therefore the actual amount quoted, providing it's in line with others, is not really significant, and certainly no more than the equivalent furnished property. Estate agents suspended after England tweets. This is covered by just about every newspaper in the country, and this is Savills. It's opened an investigation after claims a manager posted a racist tweet after the Euro defeat. It says Savills abhors and has zero tolerance to any form of racism. The estate agency wrote on Twitter, a full investigation will be carried out in regards to this unacceptable incident. Well, I hope he gets a sack. I'm not sure he was hacked. That to me, really, you hacked at that one moment when a racist tweet comes up? I don't think so. I think he'd had a few drinks and the true him came out, the bigot that he is. Apart from that, COVID-19 restrictions to end as PM warns of ongoing risk. Well, he's changed his tune, hasn't he? A minute ago, we were all opening up. It was all going to be hunky-dory. Boris Johnson has confirmed that COVID-19 restrictions will be lifted from July 19th, but has warned the country cannot simply revert instantly to pre-pandemic life. And this is what I wanted to talk to Georgia about, actually, is now work from home guidance is being lifted. Ministers have called for a gradual return to offices. Chief Medical Officer Chris Whitty has urged people to avoid crowded areas and unnecessary meetings. That on the one hand. On the other hand, they're told that they can, forego wearing masks. It seems mixed messages to me. Not sure we're getting hold of the messages in the right way. I think we should still be as careful as we have been, at least, if not more, with this massively growing Delta variant. The retail sector has seen its fastest quarterly growth on record as well, which is interesting, and just goes to show how the economy is opening up again. And generally, the market we found has been very busy on both sales and lettings, which is very encouraging. Now, where are the top places? Where are you going to go this summer if you're going to be locked away in the UK? That's the question, isn't it? And the answer is Wales and Cumbria. They're the most popular UK summer destination list for holidays. And this is an article in The Guardian saying North Wales and Cumbria are the most popular destinations for Brits looking to holiday this summer, overtaking the coastal and rural charms of Devon and Cornwall for the first time, according to a survey. It also found that bookings of UK holiday cottages are 40% higher this year compared with 19. Holidaymakers have been searching for properties with gardens or outside space, while the popularity of glamping accommodations also soared, with bookings of shepherd's huts and yurts soaring by 400%. We were looking at some, we were away yesterday in Whitstable and looking at the fishermen's huts there, and they're these tiny little huts. They're renting them out for like £375 a day. You're like, really? Just walk down to the beach already, won't you? Anyway, that's it from me today. Hope you have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow with more property news and general renting, and letting you know what's going on right here from the coalface in UK property in South West London. So have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.